So this is the big game changer. So the head of this fly, the hook that's here, is relatively short shank. But if I just used a short shank hook and didn't take into consideration the hook gap with this bulky of a head, you might not be able to actually hook the fish. It might look good until you squeeze it and compress it and realize, wow, I can't actually get the hook gap open enough from the material to actually hook the fish. So same thing with the little micro or mini changer. This is the little shad version. So the shad version is a little bit taller. So we need to still make sure that even though we're building that up, we have enough hook gap in there. Again, this is like a spine. And so that short shank hook just continues out that spine. So lots of different options there. Of course, Arex is one of our favorites. There's lots of different types of hooks. Depends on weight, all that stuff. So give us a call if you have questions about this stuff. We can definitely help you sort all this out on what option that you want. We're going to ask you some questions about what type of length of fly do you want? What do you want the fly to do? All those types of things. Here is one of the Leggy Boys, one of Schultz's patterns. So this also is a 2-hook fly. It has a lot going on, but it's got the spine. The back hook is a short shank, so it just continues that spine. But real important, the front hook has to be wide enough gap to be able to deal with all this head and bushiness of that crustaceous brush, to be able to fold that back when you set the hook and actually get enough hook gap into the fish. So main thing when it comes to these articulated or the game changer style platform is that you have the hook shank short enough to fit in the skeleton and also a wide enough gap to deal with the bulkier materials.